Frivolous, abuse of process, an attempt to tarnish the judiciary. With these strong words, the Supreme Court dismissed all PILs requesting an independent probe into the death of Judge B.H. Loya. Instead, according to a bench comprising of Chief Justice Deepak Mishra and Justices Chandrachud and Khanwilkar, there appears to be sufficient evidence to show that the judge died of natural causes. The PILs had raised concerns over the death of Judge Loya back in 2014, while he was hearing the Sohrabuddin Sheikh fake encounter case. The state of Maharashtra claims to have conducted a discreet inquiry after questions first surfaced in the Caravan magazine in November 2017. The Maharashtra government inquiry included statements from 4 district judges and 2 High Court judges who either claimed they were staying at the same guest house as Judge Loya on the night he died or were at the hospitals where he was taken. Put together, these 6 judges' statements indicated that there was nothing suspicious about the death of the judge. The petitioners, however, alleged that there was a lot of evidence that cast doubt on this official narrative. They raised questions about the judges' statements and their timing and inconsistencies, the discrepancies in the supposed ECG of the deceased, discrepancies in the records of the guest house, and many more things. They also got medical experts to testify that the death didn't seem natural. But the Supreme Court rejected all these arguments. Instead, they found no reason to disbelieve the statements collected from the 6 judges by the Maharashtra government and criticized the petitioners for doing so. The bench also strongly objected to insinuations against the judiciary made by the petitioners' lawyers, including a suggestion that 2 of them should recuse themselves since they were from Maharashtra. The bench said the PILs had been brought to settle a political agenda and so were an abuse of the PIL process. As a result, the petitions were dismissed as being without merit. Now, some of the petitioners are planning to ask for a review of the judgment, but do they have the grounds to do this? Well, there is a lot of documentary evidence which was used to ask for the probe, and additional stories by the Caravan have raised even more doubts. Yet, the Supreme Court didn't really address the merits of the evidence. The judgment says that the statements of the judicial officers shouldn't have been challenged. But these statements weren't made as part of the judge's official roles. So why are they so sacrosanct that they can't be questioned? Some of the bones the Supreme Court had to pick with the petitioners also don't seem to make much sense. For example, the petitioners criticized the transfer of Judge Utpat, the original judge hearing the Sohrabuddin Sheikh case. The Supreme Court took exception to this even though it was the Supreme Court that had ordered one judge to hear the entire case. So what exactly was wrong with complaining about this? At the end of the day, the petitions were only asking for an independent investigation, not a judgment declaring that Judge Loya had been murdered. Unless all the additional evidence provided by the petitioners was entirely worthless, it would still make sense to order the probe, right? Prashant Bhushan claims that this is a black day for the judiciary. Even if one doesn't go that far, can you really say that this is a satisfactory conclusion to the whole disturbing affair?